Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? Welcome back to what looks like a familiar scene, but I just recreated the old scene at the new place here. So I do have the Friday the 13th blanket. I'm kind of going old school in the new place. I have a few things to show from the past couple weeks. I think I have 11 things to show, 11 movies, and then I have a mask that I'm going to show you guys, and I also have a poster framed. The poster I've had for several months, but I finally got it framed, and I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. So I'm going to show you guys that last. And we're just going to kind of pull from a pile here. These are in no particular order. And I actually removed the slipcover of the first one already because it's a little tight and it was hard to get off with one hand. So this is a film called Joe Bullet from 88 Films, and it's from their Vault series. This is number 2. Banned by the apartheid regime. This is kind of an African adventure film when local soccer team the Eagles fall prey to a series of onslaughts from a mysterious gangster only a week before the championship final. The team turns to one man who can help save their chances at victory, Joe Bullet, played by Ken Gampu. Joe will have to battle against villainous henchmen, escape booby-trap bombs, and bring his martial arts expertise to the fore in order to survive an attack from a deadly assassin. In the end, he will have to infiltrate the mysterious gangster's hideout in a dangerous cat-and-mouse rescue mission to save not only the Eagles, 2 kidnapped star players, but that of his beautiful love interest, Abigail Kubika. And I do not know if I'm pronouncing that right, so let's just go with that. The odds will be stacked against him, but he's the man that fights crime. The man that no one can tie down, Joe Bullet. And this is limited. It says it's a limited edition, but I'm not sure what it was limited to. But you get audio commentary tracks with Tony Vander Merwe, who was the writer and producer of Joe Bullet. You also get Callum Waddle, documentary filmmaker, and Benjamin Cowley, Gravel Road. You get a Joe Bullet trailer, newly created English subtitles, Bullet to the Head, limited edition booklet, notes by Callum Waddle, and reversible sleeve with incorporating original poster artwork. The film is from 1973. It is filmed in South Africa, 90 minutes. It is Region B, and it is in English language, and it also has English subtitles, so that's really good. So let me get my trusty scissors, and we're going to crack into this bad boy and check it out. Okay, so taking another look here at the cover, I like the color scheme of that purple black and kind of that orange red. Has a nice little color concept there. And then you get the disc art, which is pretty much similar to the booklet and the cover. And then you get a reversible cover, originally banned like it said on the other cover. And we'll go through the booklet really quick. It's just a thin little booklet, but I do appreciate booklets and reversible covers. And it's really nice to get this little additional stuff with your movies. So that is Joe Bullet. I have not seen the film, so I have nothing to really report about it. But I do want to pick up and support 88 Films, their new releases, so I grabbed it. It was pretty cheap too. I think it was a little bit cheaper than some of their other releases, like from the Italian line and the Slasher collection. So Joe Bullet, if anybody has seen this, please comment below, let me know what I'm in for, but please no spoilers. Thank you. The next one is an upgrade for me. I do have the 88 Films DVD, The Creeps, and this is a full moon picture, I believe, from 1997. It's originally from Full Moon USA. 80 minutes. This is only Region B. And it says for extra features you get Video Zone and a trailer. So there's not a whole lot to this release. It says Dracula, the Mummy, Frankenstein, the Werewolf. They're alive and they're hungry. The scary subjects of many nightmares have been brought to life. But there was a problem in the process. The frightening fiends materialized in miniature. So these are all to be politically correct, they're little people, or midgets, and midgets are hilarious to me. So 3 feet tall and deranged with anger, the minuscule monsters embark on a mad mission to complete their creation at any cost. And I did not mean to offend anybody out there. Midgets are hilarious. So let me get the scissors and we'll crack into this bad boy. So you can see that the slipcover and the Blu-ray cover are exactly the same, and it comes in a blue case. This is not part of any line. This is just one of the full moon pictures that they release through 88. And there's the disc art. Nothing too spectacular about this release, and actually I have seen this movie before, and it's not the greatest. It's just a satire film of some of the small Universal type monsters. So, and there you can see there's an image from the film in the background, and that's about it. There's no booklet or anything like that. There's no special features. So this is pretty much just a bare bones release, but it does come with the slipcover. The next one I'm really looking forward to. This one already has a release in the US. Tomas Milian film. This is called Django Kill If You Live, Shoot. And this one also has a release in the US by Blue Underground. And I'm gonna crack into this one right there's Tomas Milian. And actually this is the cover. I had it backwards. This is just the back of the film, back of the slipcover, and we're gonna get into this one here. So this is an Italian Western, also known as a spaghetti Western, film from 1967. And this is spine number 36 from the Italian collection from 88 Films. And this is a very good film. I always did enjoy Tomas Milian, and I really love him in spaghetti Westerns. This is Region B. It is approximately 117 minutes running time, and you get Italian language or English language. You can watch it in its original. You also get English subtitles, and let's see what kind of bonus features we have here. You have the high def restoration from the original negative, uncompressed English soundtrack, uncompressed Italian soundtrack, newly created English subtitles, Django Kill and the Evolution of Tomas Milian, original trailer with the, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, Italian track, or for the Italian title I should say, it's Se Vivo Spara, and you get a reversible sleeve with the alternative artwork. And this is the full uncut English version, and it contains 2 short sections that have Italian language with English subtitles. And you'll notice that a lot on some of these older Italian movies. A lot of the giallo, a lot of the spaghetti westerns, they originally were cut, and so when they were released uncut, they didn't have English tracks. So to get them fully uncut, you have to kind of splice in some of the uncut Italian clips with the English clips, if that makes sense. But let's take a look at the inside here. You get the green disc, and you get a reversible cover. Django Kill If You Live, Shoot. I do recommend this one for you guys out there who are kind of maybe new to the spaghetti western game, or if you're looking for a couple of good titles to maybe pick up to start your collection, or even if you've been collecting for a while and you haven't seen this one, I do recommend picking this one up. It's a very good film. That is Django Kill If You Live, Shoot. The next one is a double dip for me. This is also a full moon picture. This is from the 88 Films Slasher Classics collection, Luther the Geek. And it's number 29 in the Slasher Classics collection, a film from 1990. I know some guys out there in YouTube land are pretty happy about this film. I think it's just so-so, but I wanted to pick this one up from 88 Films. For these special features here, you get a 2K transfer from the original negative, uncompressed audio, optional English subtitles, Bite Me, an interview with Stacy Haiduk, Geekdom, Remembering Luther with Callum Waddle. Archive interviews with director Carlton J. Albright discussed Luther the Geek. Archive interview with actor Will Albright. Luther the Geek trailer, Finger Lickin' Good, The Chickens, Carnies, and Carnage of Luther the Geek. Limited edition booklet, notes by Maddie Budjeritz and Dave Wayne, reversible sleeve with alternative artwork. And this is, let's see here, region ABC. So this is all region for anybody who wants to pick this one up. And I'm going to slice into this and we'll check it out. So here it is without the slip, and they already flipped the cover for us, so that's good, because the reversible cover should be this one here. We'll take a look. There's the disc art. That is really cool. Luther the Geek. And that was indeed the inside cover, same as the slip cover, and then it comes with the booklet. We'll go through that really quick. Put that disc back, because I'm going to keep that cover just like that. And it says, Finger Lickin' Good, The Chickens, Carnies, and Carnage of Luther the Geek, 1990. There you can see the Troma. I think I said Full Moon before. It's a Troma film. And as a matter of fact, I do own that DVD. And just some write-ups on the film, and it's always good to get a booklet. And I know the first few, the first pressings of these will come with a booklet, but after a while they will no longer contain booklets. So if you're interested in this film at all and you want to get the full package deal with the booklet and the slip, I would go check out 88 Films and see what they have available still and pick it up if you can get it. So that is Luther the Geek, Slasher Classics Collection number 29. The next one here is from their Asia collection, and this is called the Flying Guillotine. This is number 10 in that collection, and I'm really loving what they're doing with these films. Most of these films from the Asia collection I have never heard of before, so it's kind of opening my door to a whole new world of films, and I'm really loving that. And I appreciate 88 Films finding these old obscure Asian titles for us to view. So let's get the plastic off and take a peek at the inside. Okay, so again they flipped the cover on the Blu-ray, and it's different than the slipcover. I like it when they do that. Just one less thing that I have to do. I like to flip the cover and keep them unique. Let's take a look at the back first before I get into it. You get for special edition features, you get restored HD master in anamorphic widescreen. You get uncompressed Chinese audio, English subtitles, English dubbed soundtrack, reverse sleeve, featuring original Hong Kong poster art, which I'm assuming is the cover. Off with Their Heads, Bloody and Brilliant. The Flying Guillotine from 1975 was a trend-setting kung fu outing that a whole generation of filmgoers lost their heads over. Comes with a limited edition booklet with notes by Callum Waddle. Runtime 111 minutes. This is region, let me see if I can find that. And it's not saying here on the back. Oh, it does. It says it's region B. So let's take a look here what we got. There's the disc art. Looks really good. And there's the reversible cover, which we did see on the slipcover. And we'll thumb through there's some more, another image from the film. And here's another booklet. And again, I know that these booklets are limited, and once they're sold out, I don't believe these will ever be repressed. They will just keep releasing the film without the booklet, probably without the slipcover, and once they're gone, they're gone. So if you guys are on the fence at all about these, and if you wait too long, you may miss out on the whole package deal. So go take a look at 88 Films. And another thing that they're doing, and they've been doing this for a little while now, is they will let you know if they still do have slipcovers and booklets before you purchase or before you order. it'll say in the little description below the title. So if there's any question in your mind about any of these titles, just take a pop over to 88 Films website and just scan for the films that you're looking for, and then read about it underneath, and it'll tell you everything you need to know about that. The next one here is another Asia collection, and this one is called The Bride from Hell. And this one is number 11. And that looks really cool, that original Chinese poster art for the film. Really digging these editions. And these slipcovers are really high quality. I mean, I know the camera's really not picking that up, but they're very thick and sturdy. And these editions have some nice weight to it, so you can tell that there's high quality in these releases. Let me get my scissors and we'll get into it. And there we go with the two different covers. This is the slipcover with the original art, and this is the art that 88 Films came up with, and they were already flipped. So let's take a little gander here at the back, and we'll go through the special edition features. You get the HD Blu-ray 1080p presentation of the film, restored HD master in original 2:35:1 aspect ratio, anamorphic widescreen. You get uncompressed Chinese audio, English subtitles, a Chinese ghost story limited edition book with notes by Callum Waddle, reverse sleeve with original Hong Kong poster art. Region B, runtime 75 minutes. The film is from 1972. It says in 1972, the Shaw Brothers unleashed one of their most colorful and chaotic horror movies in The Bride from Hell. Directed by Chow Su Chang, who had earlier had a spooky success with another classic Hong Kong creeper, The Enchanting Ghost, which came out in 1970. And it's a slow-burning suspenser. That's how they put it. It has a luckless lad hitched to a woman of his dreams who just happens to have a few surprising links from the netherworld. What follows is a tale of possession, demons, magic, and mysticism in this hugely influential precursor to such later Far Eastern frighteners as Spooky Encounters and The Bride with White Hair. So I believe this is the first time this ever had a Blu-ray release anywhere. So there's the disc art. And we're going to thumb through the book again. And the background image, the reversible cover, is just the same as the slip, so I might as well show you guys that. And there you can see it's another little thin booklet here with some write-ups on the film, and then there's some ads for some of their previous titles that they released. Some color stills from the film. Love it, love it, love it. So that is The Bride from Hell, Shaw Brothers horror from 1972, and that is number 11 in the Asia collection. The next one I'm very happy to own. This is Zombie Creeping Flesh. That's the UK title. It is also known as, I believe it was Hell of the Living Dead here in the US. And it was also known as Virus. And this is, there's the back cover. So on this particular slipcover, which is beautiful, I love this slipcover. This may be probably my favorite slipcover so far from 88 Films. It has two different titles of the same film, Zombie Creeping Flesh and Virus, on the same slipcover, which is a great idea. And I'm going to remove the plastic and we'll see what's on the inside. Okay, so there is the reversible cover that they already flipped for us, and that is the cover I remember. I believe Anchor Bay put this out on DVD in the US, and that's the same image, but I remember it being called Hell of the Living Dead here in the US. But that looks really, really nice. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show you guys a mask, and it's going to be an image of this particular zombie right here, which, well, I'll get into that in a little bit. It's a little bit controversial how that zombie came to be, but I'll tell you guys that story in a little bit. The bonus features, you get the high-def 1080p presentation of the film, sourced from the original negative, the uncompressed English soundtrack, Italian soundtrack, with newly translated English subtitles, Margie Among the Living Dead, a 2017 interview with the star Margie Newton, Hell on Earth, a 2017 interview with writer Claudio Fragasso. You get the theatrical trailer, reversible sleeve, Operation Sweet Death, Destined to Fail, limited edition book with notes by Marek Zachariou. I probably butchered that. This is Region B, and it says running time 99 minutes. You can watch this with English or Italian language, and then you can also watch with English subtitles if you choose to, which I do. And this film came out in 1980, and it is number 35 in the Italian collection from 88 Films. There is that iconic green disc, and there is yet another cover. So you have zombie creeping flesh on the slipcover. You also have virus, and then you get a third choice here with zombie creeping flesh, and then there's a fourth choice with virus. So this is a beautiful edition. 88 Films, this is probably your best edition to date, in my opinion. They Eat the Living, Night of the Zombies. So that's even another title for the film. Zombie Creeping Flesh. Let's see if they give any love to Hell of the Living Dead, the US title, right there. Hell of the Living Dead. I don't know if that's going to focus, but it does indeed say Hell of the Living Dead. And Apocalypse Cannibal. So this one is just chock full of goodness. Love this edition. I recommend anybody get this. The movie itself is not great. It's probably middle of the road, 5, 5.5, maybe even 6, depending how I'm feeling that day. But just this edition alone, this is well worth it. I would doubt that the slipcovers are still available, but like I said, you can go check out 88 Films website, and they should have that info. Next one here is another Italian collection title. This one is called Eliminators. This is an MGM film. Just got interrupted by a phone call, so let's go back to what I was saying. This is an MGM film. This is a really nice slipcover. I really like the detail that they put into that cover. Eliminators. Post-apocalyptic film. Charles Band production, Empire Pictures. So you know what you're kind of getting into. A little silliness, some cheesiness. The film is from 1986. It's in widescreen. It's Region B. And for bonus features, you only get a trailer reel and a reversible sleeve. So Andrew Prine is in here. That's always a good thing. And yeah, let's crack into this. I'm trying to see. I think I said it was Region B already. Yeah, I did say that. So let's crack into this bad fella. And for this one, you could see that the cover is the same, but we will get inside and see what the reversible cover looks like. No booklet for this one. I don't know if I was just late and didn't get one, or if this one did not come with one. If anybody knows, please comment down below, let me know. And there is the original cover. Let's see if I can pull this out. So there you get the slipcover with the newly commissioned art, I believe, and then I think this is the original. So happy to add this to the collection. I believe this was also released by Code Red in the US. I'll put this together off camera because I want to keep rolling here and get to the next one. This is the last one for the 88 films that I picked up over the last couple weeks. And I did show this in a previous video, but I want to kind of show it again as, you know, part of the pickups that I had. This is Anthropophagus. This is the remastered special edition. This is the re-release of the Blu-ray from 88 Films. And I still haven't popped this one in to check it out, but I do enjoy the film a lot. I really do. George Eastman is a great character. He's always been a great character actor. He's always a good bad guy in the spaghetti westerns, and he plays a crazy guy in this film. And then the sequel, Absurd, when you guys remember the scene in Absurd where he comes walking through the door and his guts are spilling out into his hands. In this particular film here, he's eating his own intestines. Just craziness. It's great. But for the bonus features, I may as well go over these again. This is a Joe D'Amato film. This is a film from 1980, and this is region ABC. Running time 92 minutes. You can watch it in English language or Italian, and you can watch it with English subtitles, which is always great. I love that. That little addition, and subtitles are so great because I feel like I'm getting the whole experience of the film. I'm watching, I'm listening, and I'm reading at the same time, like I'm absorbing everything that's thrown at me. It's just great. You get the 1080p presentation of the film, sourced from the 2K scan from the 16mm negative, and you get the extensive color correction, which was why they redid this, I guess. And there's a never before seen deleted scene in this edition that was not in the other release. You get the uncompressed English audio, Italian audio with newly translated English subtitles. The Eastman chronicles a brand new 2017 interview with actor Luigi Montefiore, who is also known as George Eastman, or better known as George Eastman, I should say. Luigi Montefiore is his real name, but he went under the name George Eastman during his acting career. Film historian Alessio De Rocco featurette, Italian opening and closing credits. You get theatrical trailers, reversible sleeve with alternative Italian collection cover. So very, very nice. And there's no booklet with this one. And there is the disc, which is really cool. And a completely different cover. Actually, I think this one did come with a booklet, and I can't remember where I put it now. Because I think the booklet had the same cover as this reversible sleeve. I'm going to have to track that down and find it. I know I have it somewhere. I just got to find it. So that is Anthropophagus, and that was the last 88 Films collection piece that I got for this update video. I do have two more things to show you guys from Mondo Macabro, and then like I said, I'm going to show you a mask and a framed poster that I'm really happy about. So the first one here is a Latvian, I guess this is kind of like a sexual horror film called Spider. A film by Velasi Mas, or Velasi Mas, not sure how to pronounce that. Subconscious sexual desires are closely linked to the sense of fear. That was a quote by Sigmund Freud, a macabre and sensual tale of sexual awakening. This was a limited edition. This one sold out on pre-order. It's limited to 500. I got number 263 up here in the upper right hand corner. To me, the first number doesn't really matter unless it's, you know, like 1 or 500 of 500, something that kind of jumps out at you. It's the second number that really matters to me, and there were only 500 of these issued, and like I said, they sold out on pre-order, so I was just happy to pick this one up. It's a film from 1991. It is 99 minutes. It has Russian audio with English subtitles, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce the actors. And I'm just going to kind of briefly talk about the film here from the back. I never did see the film before. I never heard of it until Mondo released it. Vita, a beautiful teenage girl, is asked by a controversial artist to pose as the Virgin Mary for a painting. She visits his studio and finds herself swept up into a bizarre world of the artist and his bohemian friends. She seems to see his paintings come to life and is pursued by a strange, shadowy figure. Later, she has nightmarish visions of the artist visiting her in the night in the form of a huge spider. The next morning, she finds marks on her body that look like bites from the giant insect, and that's where I'm going to stop because you guys can check this out on your own. This is the new 4K transfer from the 35mm material. You get a newly created English subtitles, interview with the film's director, rare on-set footage, an exclusive 12-page booklet, and a Mondo Macabro previews. This is all region, and I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. That is Spider. If anybody has watched this one without giving any spoilers, comment below. Let me know what you thought of the film. And then finally, the last one is the Fox with a Velvet Tail. This one was also limited to 500, and it sold out on pre-order. These two films both sold out, I think, in less than like 10 hours or something like that. They were gone really, really fast. I got number 279 out of 500 on this one. You can see that up there in the corner. And this is a giallo, and it's a Italian/Spanish film from 1971, color 98 minutes. You can watch it in Italian or English audio, and you can watch it with English subtitles. And it says that you get a new 4K transfer, audio commentary by Troy Haworth, So Sweet, So Perverse documentary, exclusive 12-page booklet, original trailer, alternative scenes, newly created English subtitles, English-Italian audio option, Mondo Macabro previews. And this one is only region A, and it's the unrated edition of the film. And just to briefly give you guys a synopsis here, it says, in 1971 Italian-Spanish giallo is a hugely enjoyable and very stylish murder mystery set on the luxurious Côte d'Azur, and I probably butchered that again. Spanish director Jorge Maria Forqué, who later made the controversial Beyond Erotica, brings together a talented and good-looking cast, one of the best cinematographers of the day, Alejandro Ulloa, and a fantastic lounge-style score from Maestro Piccioni to create a twisty and twisted tale of deception and revenge. The director's long career at the more prestigious end of Spanish cinema and the presence of an award-winning scripter, Rafael Azcona, who worked with many top European filmmakers, give the film an edge of sophistication alongside its enjoyable, devious narrative. The film is smooth like blue waters on the Mediterranean where it is set. It looks inviting and seductive, the sun glistening off the gentle waves, but just beneath the surface, sharks are swimming and they're hungry for prey. So that is The Fox with the Velvet Tail and Spider. So if anybody has seen either of these two, please let me know what I'm in for, and let me know if you guys picked up any of these. And I'm also waiting for 3 other titles from Mondo, but I guess one of the titles is being delayed, so I don't know when that's going to be coming. It should be probably within the next week or 2, so I'll be showing those in another video at some time. But I'll do a quick recap, and then I'm going to show you guys a mask and a framed poster. Okay, so let's wrap this video up here. We got Zombie Creeping Flesh. We have The Bride from Hell, The Flying Guillotine, Luther the Geek, Django Kill, If You Live, Shoot, The Fox with the Velvet Tail, Spider, Anthropophagus, the Remastered Special Edition, Eliminators, and I believe I said this was part of the Italian collection. It is not. This is not part of the Italian collection. So I can't be right all the time. The Creeps and Joe Bullet. So I just want to kind of go back and talk a little bit more about the Zombie Creeping Flesh, and it kind of ties in with the mask I'm going to show you guys here in a second. And it's also going to tie in with City of the Living Dead, which is from my DVD collection. I've had this for probably, I don't know, 12 years, whenever this was released. This is also a film from 1980. This is a Fulci film, City of the Living Dead. This film here was called Hell of the Living Dead, and they both came out in 1980. And they both had the same zombie. Let's see if I can take this off again here. If you look close here, you don't have to look close. I mean, but if you notice, it has the one kind of darkened eye socket, and then it has the kind of drifting eyeball, I guess you can call it. And then you look at the zombie creeping flesh, you will notice that both of the zombies look very similar. And I do have a mask. And I always thought this was from City of the Living Dead, but I guess it could be either or. This is a mask I picked up from Chris over at Cannibal Reviews. I love this mask. It's a very thick latex mask. You can wear it if you want to. I chose to just, I don't ever wear masks. I just keep these as display pieces. But you can see it has the darkened eye, which if you look close, it's kind of a mesh, where if you did choose to wear this mask, you could look through the mesh, and then there's also a little eye hole here. I stuff it with paper, newspaper, and then I put it on a paper towel roll for display purposes. But it has that kind of lazy eye that's drifting off, just like here on the cover of the City of the Living Dead. And also zombie creeping flesh, aka virus, aka all those other names that we talked about earlier. And I just thought it was funny that they both chose to use the same zombie as their advertising for the campaign posters, for the lobby posters and all that stuff. So just wanted to share that with you guys and show this. I think I did show this in a separate video once before, but I wanted to show it again to just kind of tie it in with those two movies. And then if you can hold tight for just a second so I don't have to pause it again, I'm going to show you guys the framed poster. I'm just trying to put this stuff away. I can do that off camera. But let me see if I can reach over, put this on the bed, because I am in my bedroom. And this is my George A. Romero original. This is an original poster from 1985 that was a lobby poster. And it's signed by George A. Romero. It says, "Stay scared." And this is a 27 by 40 inch poster, and this is probably one of the gems in my collection, one of my favorite items in my collection, and I finally got it framed, and it's going to be hanging in the man cave, which is the movie room. I have a couple different man caves. I have one in the basement, one upstairs, one in the garage now. But this will be in the movie room. And I just wanted to kind of show this off. This is a poster I also bought from Chris over at Cannibal Reviews. And I paid a little bit of money for it, but I thought it was a great deal. He knows what this stuff is worth, but he didn't sell it at a collector's price. It was a little pricey, but I think he could have got more for it if he wanted to. But yeah, I'm glad to have it in my collection now. And so that was it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I don't know when I'll have another overview video because I haven't been spending as much money on movies lately. I've been putting money into the house. So they will probably be few and far between, but I'll try to grab some good stuff so you guys are entertained. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Otherwise, I will catch you guys in probably, I don't know what I'll do next. It'll be a collection overview video, but I don't know when it'll be or what it'll be about. But you guys will see something in the next few days or so. All right, take care, guys. I'll catch you later. Bye.